What up, people? Welcome back to GreaverTV. We're here for the second map, C4C3, Division 1. Of course, this is X5 versus 1D. 1D starting off with 5 players on Gravel Pit, and yet, and then getting a little help from Sheep in when the first round did not go their way. And that well and truly swung the tide. I've been joined by No Mercy. How's it going, dude?
Yeah, not too bad. As it looks like pretty interesting rollout here. So Scouts going high, that's both Snowblind and Sheep. Neatly take control as Sheep takes down EXT for first blood. Atrocious really low as well is going to get taken down, and that's pretty much the rollout. Now all that remains to be seen is, do X5 get crushed here, or do they manage to salvage their medic's life? It looks like he will get back, well, just arriving in time.
Just got out, somehow avoided the Sheep stick. Oh, just as I say that, look at this. Forward Turmo equals dead welt.
Yeah, that medic needs to get onto a body right now and be grinding. Tsunami was grinding poorly himself though, so that is probably not going to come into play.
Indeed, and as usual when watching a game with Turmo in it, it's possibly good to watch him because he generally tends to be forward and killing things. So let's see what happens. Snowblind actually going down early on this push, and Tsunami drops Uber. Big headshot by XT. Absolutely massive. And unfortunately they had their Uber popped, but X5 only have to worry about Ori.
Yeah, I like the way X5 held that. Heavy there sitting on last is a good protection. Dropping both scouts may be a little questionable, but Milky got the big headshot and definitely proved the worth. As he then takes down Ori. Don't know why he was there, but take it. That was a nice kill. I think that guy, was he hiding underneath?
Yeah, he was hiding underneath, and Milky just came in and gave him hell for leather. Sheep somehow avoiding a bunch of damage there as he retreats onto the point for those all-important buffs. And we can see a soldier down there in kitchen walking back. Ori has just come up, and these Ubers, there's 20% in it. Yeah,
that should be a lot more than 20%. That should be 50%. So Smileytown definitely dropping a bit of time there, I think, just healing a fully overheal player. They still should use this, but I'm curious how they will. Looks like they're going to go out through the kitchen, or at least that's what we've been calling it in VR. Uber is pretty early. KO is not going to be able to do anything with this Uber. They just need to now stack the cap and prepare for the rebound. Or they could go in and die. That works too.
Indeed, soldier coming through the top, Turmo protecting the medic. And it looks as though 1D's going to push in here. Look at this demo on the point. Players coming around. XT and Welt going down to Snowblind and Una respectively. KO Milky Smileytown getting absolutely toasted on the middle point. And it's just poor Atrocious, and he is going to get snapped by Snowblind and Turmo.
Yeah, Exile's really victims of their own destiny there. They played that poorly and got crushed as a result. And One Direction are not going to let up. They're relentlessly moving straight into last from under. The Heavy is in position, but he is taken down. No heals. Soldier on high ground, but Turmo is all over that. Medic down. Demo's not going to get there in time, and that's the first round.
Indeed it is. Unfortunately, had to drop down, and they did not drop down quick enough. Right, we're going to follow Turmo on this rollout and see what happens. Oh, he actually botches the start of his rollout. It's going to be a little bit slow due to damage and stuff.
Interesting to see the Atrocious choosing to go through the saw room himself, whereas yeah, Turmo's slow on his rollout, but nonetheless going through ramp. As Milky extremely low on health, Soldier up on top left is getting knocked off as well. This could be anyone's rollout. Their first death is in fact Ori, the bombing soldier, taken down by Milky, but Snowblind gets X in return. But it looks like it's X5 all over this point. They just need to control Turmo's repush and those two scouts doing so much damage.
And look at this, they're just being muscled out.
Didn't know Snowblind had the a gold cap. The boat special hat.
So Tsunami has 6 players, including himself, and 100% Uber.
Why did just give it up? That's a bit weak. Overreacting after their mistake last time. Now they just walk out of a point without actually popping X5. This is going to have to be a functional last hold for X5 here, as they're losing scouts. Good, yeah, and this will get the pop, and that is actually probably good enough. They're only 3 up at last though, so they're really vulnerable here right now, X5, as the soldiers come in. Big
Woo!
double!
Big double!
Huge double! Wow, I can't talk after watching that.
No.
As the medic is taunting on last.
Wow. Rape in the kitchen. That was nasty.
2-0?
Yeah. It's a bit like that. So 1D looking fairly strong so far with you know, the help of Sheep. Who is the usual core player who they're missing?
Well, I mean, it would be Boat, but he can't play for another 3 odd weeks.
Ah, that's right. Something about tennis or something.
Hyper aggressive rollout here. Yuna coming in, landing in their face. Nice support coming. Tsunami did get taken down in the crossfire. It's a 3v1. Not sure where KO is. Oh, he's spotted by Termo, so this isn't going to be the best bomb in the world.
Big pipe. Just turn that little height advantage around. Lays down some pipes there if Sheep cannot finish KO as he tries to escape, but Sheep being Sheep finishes it up. No sweat. Of course, Termo has the pain train like all good demos do. So that was a very quick cap.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
And yeah, so Milky gets caught out there, as does Welt. XT's trying to escape down the bottom. And yeah, uber disadvantage, 2 players down. This is not good for X5 holding last. Yuna's already in. Nobody over here to deny him, and he actually gets an excellent kill on EXT. KO is down as well. Yeah.
Snowblind and Sheep top scoring there with 7. Doing some work for that first half. Takes it out to 3 now.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you just look at the scoreboard here, that's pretty much paints the picture so far, doesn't it? Look at Atrocious down on 3 points, not able to do much there. Interestingly enough, as you say though, EXT on 2 points. So yeah, we're gonna jump into. Oh no, we're not live. I thought we were live. Resetting the config. And I'm going to find Atrocious and we'll follow him on the next rollout. So what are your thoughts about this 1D team so far? You know, even though Boat is not here.
Yeah, they're definitely a mix of old and new players coming together to form a new Div 1 team. And I expect them to go fairly far in the competition. I think they'll fail at the last hurdle. I think
Soldiers,
I'm looking forward to the contest against Rewound, especially after they basically poach some of Rewound's strongest players. Now that I look at their lineup, I'm getting the feeling that Soul may have left their roster. Or maybe he's just absent today. But yeah, they formed out of basically poaching Snowblind and Soul out of Rewound. But Rewound bounced back pretty comfortably, picking up Rain and just moved someone else over to Scout Mike, I believe. Yeah, and Rain is going to be very interesting, seeing him playing yet again, and well, you know, moving from Div 1.5 up to Div 1. Yeah, he can aim, and it's a good place to start if you're a soldier.
Yeah, no, I like to think of him as the next Wonderwall from Australia, but you know. Yeah, especially Rain's positioning in regards to the, you know, being a roamer and stuff. His bombs, obviously, he doesn't have to think about rocket jumping at all. He can just worry about, you know, his positioning and his timing and stuff to a large degree. So, you know, he can get wherever he wants to go. So it'll be very interesting to see how he goes in this competition. Snowblind's got to be a big loss, though. Obviously, saw him just, even organisation work and stuff like that with the team, just saw him doing heaps for SQL last season.
Yeah, they've had to essentially reinvent their entire scout pair as well, Jamie going inactive. It looks like we're readying up for the next half. So yeah, worth noting there that both Snowblind and Sheep were outscoring Tsunami throughout that entire first half. That's impressive.
Yeah. Right, so following Atrocious, he seems to be relatively quick on the demo rollout.
Kritzkrieg on Tsunami.
Ooh, that's interesting. Wonder if X5 will be expecting it.
I don't know how I feel about Kritzkrieg on this rollout. You're often already dead. They shouldn't have committed there. Yeah, they should definitely make sure that they actually are able to utilize the Kritzkrieg surprise.
Okay.
Kritzkrieg going into last is actually going to be pretty potent here. I'm not sure if X5 have even spotted it.
Yeah, this could actually... I was actually just thinking if they'd jumped up there and spawn camp with crit stickies, that would have been hilarious, but no. This is competitive play. Not suggesting anything of this.
No one alive, better pop the crits, put them on the door. That's something I would loathe and laugh at to see.
Yeah.
As pushing it under with the crits is gonna... On the demo, he's beelining the medic, is gonna get take out the heavy nonetheless. I was thinking that ahead.
Just imagine their mumble just then. I mean, I don't know if they knew they had crits, but Jesus.
Tsunami persisting with the crits didn't change through the half. Not sure if that was intentional or tactical, but shouldn't impede them too much.
So whose roster is Sheep on currently? He's playing for IM, isn't he?
Yeah, he's on their roster.
Yeah, that is going to be very
Tsunami
interesting.
not healing for a long period of time. Is that a counter crits? No, you see, yeah. Both players are going to hit 50% at the same time, and while I wouldn't want to count off X5 just losing the roll anyway, as much as that happened every time, those actually 5 seconds are going to be super critical here, or could have been had Tsunami lived through that rollout, because he was going to get crits up at the same time as Uber. As it happened, he got picked off by a nice looks at kills, probably Milky. And yeah, now they're going to push straight onto second with the Uber intact. Really hoping X5 get a cap on the board, and this is their best chance. They've got Uber, they know they don't really want to use it. Smiley is getting pressured from all angles, he's definitely going to have to pop here. And
oh, they might actually get some good kills here.
Unfortunately, yeah, this is bad. One Direction playing really spread out, and putting the pressure on X5 to basically have to win a bunch of little DM fights, which
and Sheep
is
and
One Direction's
Snowblind
speciality.
Doing a wonderful job of mopping.
Exactly.
Yeah. So 1D going to come back onto this point. Sheep has his massacre stick out.
You have to be careful with that thing.
The control point is being captured.
You can kill yourself. Or the old like the primary rocks up and takes over, and you're just like sitting there bleeding, getting angry.
Yeah, that's always a good one. You see that on Badlands last, a scout go down because he was grinding unexpected Uber.
Tomo could wait 20 seconds before he gets his crits, waits for support. He clearly doesn't want it. They're gonna.
Oh my god! Oh, dude, that was just like it was like he was a fucking sniper in the window. Excuse my language, folks, but that, wow. Poor X5. Check that out. Atrocious going down. The medic is currently capping the point. Players coming back to sort that out now. And 1D is going to head to last. Smiley Town comes up. Smiley Town going for the big defense. Got the needles out. Unfortunately, that is going to be all she wrote, folks. GG's are going up. And this is going to be... this is a very quick start to C4C3.
Yep. 2-0, 5-0. I guess the old predictions of it being closer changed when Sheep arrived and top scored every round.
Yeah, definitely. Well, he's just absolutely potent no matter what team he's in. And of course the big thing, I mean, not to write off X5, but the big thing to think about now is what is going to happen in regards to IM with Sheep versus 1D. Ori and Yuna, I was relatively impressed with them tonight, but they did have a bit of room to breathe thanks to their scouts. It's going to be interesting to see how they go against teams with, you know,
all you know, we're thinking about is that big double. And it was big. Good enough.
It was big.
You could miss every important rocket and lose your team in the game, but you get a double like that and you don't really care.
Yeah, it's going in a frag video somewhere. Jesus. MGE paying off and EXT dying from full damage in the end of game stuff. Righto, so not much point dragging that on. I was going to see if I could get some people in here for an interview, but that one might be a little bit sweet and sour right now. So we'll probably just leave it there. Thank you for joining me for casting duties tonight, No Mercy. It doesn't look like I took too much time out of your busy schedule.
Not a problem. We went scrimming because of the footy.
Oh, because of the footy. Jesus. What is it? State of Origin? Something like that?
Yes, that is correct, Griever. You Kiwi.
Yeah. What was that? Union. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, so we're going to wrap that up there, people. This is GreaverTV. I'm Griever. I've been joined by No Mercy. And if you want to catch some more Australasian and Pacific TF2 action, jump on GreaverTV.com for our YouTube, and you can catch us on Twitch, Twitter, and of course on Steam. Cheers for coming along, people.